Hello everyone, this is Earth Archives. Friends who have been to Japanese sushi restaurants must know that the most expensive nigiri sushi must be black tuna belly fillet. But you know that black tuna did not have a high status in Japan at the beginning. Doesn't anyone want to eat pot belly meat? Before the show starts, please help subscribe, like and turn on the little bell. This will help the Earth Archives grow. The show starts. The cultural significance of sashimi. Sashimi, a traditional Japanese dish consisting of thinly sliced raw fish or seafood, holds a special place in Japanese cuisine. It represents not only the artistry of culinary preparation, but also the deep cultural connection between the Japanese people and the ocean. Among the various types of sashimi, tuna stands out as one of the most celebrated and sought-after ingredients. Overview of tuna in Japanese cuisine. Despite its current status as a culinary delicacy, the history of tuna consumption in Japan is complex and marked by significant changes in perception over the centuries. This article will explore the evolution of tuna sashimi, focusing on its humble beginnings during the Edo period, the factors that contributed to its rise in popularity, and the eventual recognition of fat-rich belly meat, or toro, as a premium delicacy. The early history of tuna in Japan. Fishing practices in ancient Japan. The history of fishing in Japan dates back thousands of years, with coastal communities relying on the ocean for sustenance. Various fish species were caught, but the methods and preferences evolved over time. In ancient Japan, fishermen primarily targeted species that were abundant and easily accessible, leading to a diverse range of seafood consumption. The role of tuna in Edo period cuisine. During the Edo period, 1603–1868, Japan underwent significant social and economic changes. As cities grew and the population expanded, so did the demand for food. However, tuna, despite being available, was not initially embraced by the general populace as a desirable food source. Instead, other seafood options such as salmon and eel were more highly regarded in culinary practices. The perception of tuna during the Edo period. In the Edo period, tuna was primarily regarded as a cheap and low-status fish. It was often used for fishing bait or sold at lower prices compared to more sought-after seafood. The prevailing culinary culture favored fish with delicate flavors and appealing textures, leaving tuna overlooked and underappreciated. Tuna's low status in the Edo period. Fish consumption in Edo, Japan. The variety of seafood consumed in Edo, Japan was vast, with different regions boasting their specialties. Fish such as mackerel, sardines, and flounder were popular due to their taste and availability. Tuna's reputation as an inferior fish limited its acceptance in high-end dining and sushi establishments. Culinary classifications and preferences. During this period, the Japanese culinary landscape was shaped by class distinctions. The samurai and merchant classes favored more refined seafood, which further pushed tuna into a lower echelon. Culinary classifications prioritized fish with finer textures and flavors, causing tuna to be sidelined in favor of other more prestigious options. The availability of other seafood. The abundance of other seafood options contributed to tuna's diminished status. As the Japanese people had access to a variety of delicious fish, tuna's robust and oily flavor did not resonate with the refined palates of the time. Additionally, the methods of preserving and preparing fish influenced consumer choices, further solidifying tuna's reputation as a second-tier option. The rise of tuna consumption. Factors leading to increased tuna popularity. As Japan entered the modern era, several factors contributed to the rising popularity of tuna. The industrialization of the fishing industry, along with advancements in transportation and preservation techniques, made tuna more accessible to consumers. Increased fishing efforts also led to higher tuna availability in urban centers. Economic changes and tuna fishing. Post-World War II economic growth sparked a transformation in Japanese food culture. The rising middle class began to explore new culinary experiences, and tuna became increasingly popular as sushi gained prominence. Tuna's high-fat content and unique flavor made it an appealing choice for sushi chefs and diners alike. The impact of World War II on tuna consumption. World War II significantly altered the Japanese diet. With limited food supplies, people began to explore less conventional seafood options. As tuna fishing resumed after the war, it found a renewed place in the Japanese diet, and its popularity continued to rise throughout the following decades. The emergence of belly meat, or toro, as a delicacy. What is otoro? Otoro, the fatty belly portion of the tuna, is regarded as one of the most luxurious cuts in sushi and sashimi cuisine. Its rich, buttery texture and unique flavor profile have made it a highly sought-after delicacy. Understanding otoro's significance requires exploring its characteristics and the factors that contributed to its culinary status. The characteristics of fat-rich belly meat. The belly meat of tuna is known for its high fat content, which imparts a melt-in-your-mouth texture. This marbling distinguishes otoro from other cuts, such as akame, the leaner red meat, and chutoro, the medium fat portion. The flavor and mouthfeel of otoro create an indulgent dining experience that has captured the hearts of sushi enthusiasts. Shifts in culinary preferences. As culinary preferences evolved, otoro emerged as a prized ingredient. The post-war era saw an increased appreciation for richer flavors and luxurious dining experiences, leading to otoro being celebrated in high-end sushi restaurants. This shift marked a turning point in the perception of tuna belly, transforming it from an overlooked cut to a coveted delicacy. Modern tuna sashimi, trends and techniques. Sashimi preparation and presentation. Sashimi preparation is an art form that emphasizes the freshness and quality of the fish. In modern sushi bars, skilled chefs focus on slicing techniques and presentation to enhance the dining experience. The meticulous approach to preparing tuna sashimi highlights the beauty of the fish and its unique characteristics. The influence of sushi and sashimi culture. Sushi's rise in popularity has played a significant role in shaping the perception of tuna. With sushi bars becoming increasingly prevalent around the world, the demand for high-quality tuna has surged. This trend has elevated tuna sashimi to a global delicacy, leading to innovations in preparation and presentation. The globalization of tuna sashimi. As the world becomes more interconnected, tuna sashimi has transcended cultural boundaries. It is now enjoyed in various forms across different cuisines, from traditional Japanese settings to fusion dishes. This globalization of tuna sashimi has sparked interest in its origins and culinary significance. Sustainability and ethical considerations, overfishing and environmental impact. The growing popularity of tuna sashimi has raised concerns about overfishing and the environmental impact of tuna fisheries. Unsustainable fishing practices have led to declining tuna populations, prompting calls for responsible fishing methods and consumer awareness. Sustainable tuna farming practices. In response to sustainability concerns, efforts are being made to develop responsible tuna farming practices. Aquaculture has emerged as a solution to meet the demand for tuna while minimizing environmental harm. These practices aim to balance culinary desires with ecological responsibility. Consumer awareness and responsibility. As consumers become more informed about the impact of their food choices, there is a growing demand for sustainably sourced tuna. Raising awareness about responsible consumption and supporting ethical fishing practices can contribute to the preservation of tuna populations and the health of marine ecosystems. The future of tuna sashimi in Japanese cuisine. Innovations in tuna preparation. As culinary trends continue to evolve, innovations in tuna preparation are emerging. Chefs are experimenting with new techniques, flavors, and presentations to enhance the tuna sashimi experience. These innovations keep the tradition alive while embracing contemporary tastes. Trends in Japanese culinary practices. The Japanese culinary landscape is constantly adapting to changing preferences and global influences. Tuna sashimi will likely continue to evolve as chefs incorporate diverse ingredients and fusion elements, attracting a broader audience while maintaining its cultural roots. Preserving tradition while embracing change. The challenge for Japanese cuisine is to balance tradition with modernity. As tuna sashimi garners international recognition, it is crucial to preserve the cultural significance of the dish while allowing for innovation and adaptation to contemporary tastes. Summary of key historical developments. The journey of tuna sashimi from an undervalued fish to a highly regarded delicacy reflects the dynamic nature of Japanese cuisine. Factors such as economic changes, cultural shifts, and innovations in preparation have shaped tuna's status in culinary history. The ongoing evolution of tuna sashimi. As we look to the future, the evolution of tuna sashimi will continue to be influenced by sustainability concerns, culinary innovation, and global trends. Understanding this rich history allows us to appreciate the cultural significance of tuna sashimi and its role in Japan's culinary heritage.